Hey everyone, welcome back to the homestead. I have been working really hard on getting my barn wrapped up for wintertime. There was kind of a lot of loose end projects that I wanted to get done before it started getting cold. So one of them was the lean-to, I guess you could call it, or a shelter area in the yard off of the barn. I can leave a link up here for you guys if you want to check out that build. And then the other part was insulating the stall walls. I got that finished. So if you wanted to see that video, go ahead and check the link up here. And now I want to get the back windows closed up. So as you can see, we got all of the stalls nice and sealed up and insulated along the bottom. But now I have these really large open windows that I want to get closed up. And I'm thinking, instead of just putting up some plastic, I do have a lot of scraps left over from the insulation project. We did buy a couple extra studs, so I ended up having some extras from that, and then extra like fence panel cutoffs. So I think what I'm gonna do is make some permanent shutters. So it's like a permanent system where I can open and close the windows as need be. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. It's gonna be really stupid simple, guys. Like a lot of this has been. I'm just gonna make a simple frame with some 2x2s and then screw the fence panels to it, and then make some simple frames for like the shutter door, and then we'll be done. And then that will be a really easy way for me to kind of close it up for the winter time and then open it up for the summer to allow for more airflow. So let's go ahead and get started. Good morning. So last night I was working on the shutters for the big open space at the back of my barn, but I ran out of daylight, and so I had to begrudgingly clean up my tools and supplies and put everything away. But we are back at it today. So let me show you kind of where we left off and then my game plan for today. So this is how far I got yesterday. I got the framework built for the shutters and I got them installed, which made me realize just how wonky my barn is with this big old gap down here. But that'll be a relatively easy fix. I have a lot of pallet boards laying around that I think I'll just do across the top there just to button up that seam real good. And then I won't have to worry about that. And then on the other side, I'm going to be fitting my leftover picket fence panels that I had from cutoffs. Those will be fitted on the outside here. So this will be a solid, unmovable wall. That will be a solid wall. And then same on this side, solid and solid. And then this is going to be the shutter part. So I haven't decided if I want these to be like double doors and like swing open and latch on the outside, or if I want it to be one solid door that just folds down. I kind of want to get my husband's opinion on it and see what he thinks, because I trust his judgment and value his opinion greatly. And he usually has some really, really great ideas when it comes to construction and building things and how things in a building sense work together. So I'd really like to kind of pick his brain and see what he thinks. So yeah, my goal today is to get the 4 solid pieces cut and installed. And that's just going to be, like I said, pickets. So I need to pull my scraps apart and get those cut. And then I'm going to, like I said, for this big gap that's underneath the framing, I'm going to put some pallet planks across that just to seal that off. And then we'll kind of go from there. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do like a double door kind of shutter thing or just a single door. But I will let you know as I progress in this project. So let me go ahead and get you guys set up on a tripod. I'm going to get all of my tools set up and ready to go, and then we'll get this project underway. And all of the solid parts are installed and finished. I used 2 screws at the bottom and at the top to secure the panels because some of them were bowed and I didn't want them bowing out any more than they already are. So I used 2 screws to secure the top and the bottom. And now I just got to figure out this opening. Now that I've got the solid parts of the window done, the only thing left is to make the movable part, and I honestly don't know what I want to do for that yet. So I think this will be a good place to end the video for today, and that will allow me to kind of hash out some ideas, get my husband's opinion, and kind of go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and as always, remember to grow where you're planted.